Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our YouTube channel Physics Tech. Today we will discuss the numerical problems of chapter number 8, Thermal Properties of Matter, that is on your textbook page number 192. So let's start our numerical. Numerical 8.1. Temperature of water in a beaker is 50 degrees centigrade. What is its value in Fahrenheit scale? We have to calculate the value in Fahrenheit scale. Actually, we have to convert degree centigrade temperature into the Fahrenheit. Data, temperature in centigrade represented by capital T, and in subscript we will write C small c Tc is equal to 50 degrees centigrade. To find, we have to find out temperature in Fahrenheit scale. Temperature in Fahrenheit scale. That is represented by TF. We have to calculate it. As we know that the converted formula from your book is TF is equal to 9 by 5 multiplied by TC plus 32. By inserting the value of Tc in this formula from your book, we will calculate the temperature in Fahrenheit. So, 9 by 5 multiplied by Tc is 50 plus 32. We simplify this by cutting the 5 with 55, 50 with 5, 90 plus 32 is equal to 122 degree Fahrenheit. This is our temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay, what will our result? So our result will temperature in Fahrenheit is 122 degree Fahrenheit. Again I am repeating what we have done in this numerical problem. We have temperature in centigrade, but we have to convert the centigrade temperature into Fahrenheit. By using the formula from your textbook, we insert the value of the given data and calculate the temperature in Fahrenheit. Numerical 8.2. Normal human body temperature is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. Convert into Celsius scale and Kelvin scale. We have given temperature in Fahrenheit scale. What we have to done? We have to convert Celsius and in Kelvin scale. Data, temperature in Fahrenheit represented by TF is equal to 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. What we have to find out? We have to find out two things here, that is temperature in centigrade, your Celsius scale, represented by Tc, and temperature in Kelvin scale, represented by Tk. Okay, now let's start our solution. We know that the formula, conversion formula from your book, that is, we know that TF is equal to 9 by 5 TC plus 32. By inserting the value of by rearranging this formula, we can calculate the value of TC. So we arrange it first like that. TC is equal to T by F minus 32 multiplied by 5 by 9. We just rearrange this formula. Now by putting the value temperature in Fahrenheit is 98.6 minus 32 multiplied by 5 by 9. By simplifying this, we have 5 by 9 multiplied by 66.6. You may check it with your calculator. So now we have 3,333 by 9, which is actually equal to 37 degree centigrade. That is our temperature in Celsius scale. Now what we have to find out in the next step, we have to find out the temperature in Kelvin scale. As we know that TK is equal to TC, means temperature in degree centigrade, plus 273. This is our formula given in your book, textbook. So TC value is 37 degree centigrade, which is calculated in the previous step, plus 273. By adding this, we have final value, that is 310 Kelvin. So the temperature in Kelvin scale is TK. Now result. What is the result? Temperature. The temperature in Celsius scale is 37 degrees centigrade, and temperature in Kelvin scale is 310 Kelvin. What we have done in this numerical problem, we have human body temperature in Fahrenheit, that is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. What we have to find out, we have to find out the temperature in Celsius scale and temperature in Kelvin scale. By using the given formula from your book, we have calculated the temperature in degree centigrade and temperature is Kelvin scale.
Numerical 8.3. Calculate the increase in the length of an aluminium bar of 2 meter long when heated from 0 degree centigrade to 20 degree centigrade. The thermal coefficient of linear expansion of aluminium is 2.5 into 10 raised power minus 5 per Kelvin. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the increase in length, which is represented by delta L. Now,
given data, original length, that is represented by capital L, is L naught is equal to 2 meter. Initial temperature is represented by T1 is equal to 0 degree centigrade. To convert into the Kelvin, we will add degree centigrade temperature plus 273, that is 273 Kelvin. T1 is in Kelvin scale, that is your practically scale used in the most industry scale. Now final temperature T2 is equal to 20 degree centigrade. Again we will convert into the Kelvin scale. 220 plus 273 is equal to 293 Kelvin. Now change in temperature, that is delta T that is equal to final temperature T2 minus initial temperature T1 is equal to 293 minus 273 is equal to 20 Kelvin. This is our delta T, means change in temperature. Again, one more thing is given data. Coefficient of linear expansion is represented by alpha. Coefficient of linear expansion is represented by alpha, have value 2.5 into 10 raised power minus 5 per Kelvin. What we have to find out? We have to find out the increase in length. Increase in length is equal to delta L. We have to find out increase in length. So solution, we know that the formula of to find the linear expansion is delta L is equal to alpha L naught delta T. So by putting the values, we have value of alpha is 2.5 into 10 raised power minus 5 multiplied by original length is 2 meter multiplied by delta T's value, that is change in temperature, is 20. By multiplying this, we have 100 into 10 raised power 5 meter. For the sake of simplifying this, we will convert into 100 into 10 raised power 2 into 10 raised power minus 5, which is equal to 10 raised power minus 3 meter. For more sufficient answer, we will more simplify this, that is 10 raised power minus 3 multiplied by 100, and we convert the unit meter into centimeter. Now our final answer is 0.1 centimeter. Don't forget to make the block, and don't forget to write the unit along with the numeric value. Now result is the increase, the change in length. The increase in length is 0.1 centimeter. What we have done in this numerical problem, we have original length, initial temperature T1. First of all, we convert into the Kelvin scale. Final temperature, we convert into the Kelvin scale. Change in temperature, we minus final value, subtract the initial value from the final value and get the delta T, that is change in temperature. Also we have the value of coefficient of linear expansion. By using these values in the formula of finding the linear expansion, that is delta L is equal to alpha L naught delta T. By putting the value, we have final value of increase in length, that is 0.1 centimeter.
Numerical 8.4, a balloon contains 1.2 meter cube air at 15 degrees centigrade. Find its volume at 40 degrees centigrade. Thermal coefficient of volume of expansion of air is 3.7 into 10 raised power minus 3 per Kelvin. What we have to find out? We have to find out volume.
Data, initial volume represented by capital V naught is equal to 1.2 meter cube. Initial temperature, that is represented by T1, is equal to 15 degrees centigrade. Again we will convert into the Kelvin scale. For that we will add 15 plus 273 is equal to 288 Kelvin. Now final temperature represented by T2 is equal to 40 degrees centigrade. We have converted into the Kelvin scale. So 40 plus 273 is equal to 313 Kelvin. Change in temperature is equal to delta T, that is equal to T2 minus T1. Now we have 313 minus 288, which is equal to 25 Kelvin. This is our value of delta T. Now coefficient of volume expansion represented by beta is equal to 3.67 into 10 raised power minus 3 per Kelvin. What we have to find out? We have to find out volume, final volume. So final volume represented by V, we have to find out. Solution, we know that V is equal to V naught multiplied by 1 plus beta delta T. This is your textbook formula. Now, by putting the values from the given data, we have 1.21 plus beta's value is 3.67 into 10 raised power minus 3 multiplied by delta T's value is 25. By solving it, we have 1.21 plus 0.0097175. By adding it, we have 1.09175. By multiplying this, we have final answer about 1.3 meter cube. This is our value of volume. Don't forget to write the unit. Now result, the volume at 40 degrees centigrade is 1.3 meter cube. What we have done in this numerical problem, we have initial value, initial temperature, final temperature. First of all, we calculate a change in temperature delta T, and then coefficient of volume expansion is given data. What we have to find out? We have to find out the final volume at 40 degrees centigrade by using the formula from your textbook is V is equal to V naught 1 plus beta delta T. By putting the values in this, we calculated the final volume at 40 degrees centigrade, that is 1.3 meter cube. Don't forget to write the unit along with the numeric value.
Numerical 8.5. How much heat is required to increase the temperature of 0.5 kg of water from 10 degrees centigrade to 65 degrees centigrade? What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the heat required.
Initial temperature represented by capital T1 is 10 degrees centigrade. We have to convert into the Kelvin, that is 10 plus 273, which is equal to 283 Kelvin. Now final temperature, that is represented by T2, is equal to 65 degrees centigrade, is equal to, we have to convert into the Kelvin, 65 plus 273, and we have 338 Kelvin. Now change in temperature that is represented by delta T is equal to T2 minus T1. By calculating this, 338 minus 283, we have 55 degree Kelvin. This is our change in temperature. Also specific heat of water is represented by small c is equal to 4200 joule per kg per Kelvin. This is the specific heat of water represented by small c. What we have to find out? We have to find out heat that is represented by Q. We have to find out. Now solution, as we know that Q is equal to MC delta T. M is the mass that is equal to 0.5 kg multiplied by 4200 multiplied by delta T's value is 55. Now by multiplying all this, we have 2100 multiplied by 55, which is equal to 115500 joule. That is our required heat. Basically, what we have in the given data, we have mass, we have specific heat capacity of water and change in temperature. Now, heat required is 115500 joule. What we have done in this numerical problem, we have value of mass in given data, that is 0.5 kg. Initial temperature T1, that is 10 degrees centigrade. First of all, we convert into the Kelvin scale. Final temperature T2, 65 degrees centigrade, we convert into the Kelvin scale. And now change in temperature, that is final value of temperature minus initial value of the temperature. And specific heat of water C is 4200 joule per kg per Kelvin. What we have to find out? We have to find out heat. And how we calculate the heat? We calculated it, the formula, by using delta Q is equal to MC delta T, that is from your textbook. By putting the value of mass C delta T, we have calculated delta Q, that is required heat, which is 115500 joule.